The prince refused to marry the night girl who grew up with him. Instead, he chose to marry the princess of the enemy nation. When he announced this decision, his father and brothers urged him not to act rashly. After all, his body was too weak for such a long journey. But the prince's mind was set like steel. Since he had enjoyed royal glory, he had to bear the duty of his bloodline, though he spoke with determination. The king knew it was tied to the night girl. The two of them had shared deep feelings since childhood. Just to make him smile, she once challenged 10 noble girls alone and won fireworks for him. When he said he liked white foxes, she went into the mountains and hunted one just for him. The prince told the king. The night girl had already missed her last chance, and this time missing it meant losing him forever. His decision was final, and he begged his father to grant permission. The decree was issued. Ninth Prince Jack would marry the southern princess and depart in half a month. When he stepped out with the decree, the night girl rode up to ask who the bride was. The prince was about to answer, but she cut him off. She swore that even for his sake, she would never agree to a political marriage. Not knowing the truth was the opposite, and his coldness was only because her heart no longer belonged to him. Since the shadow guard died saving her, and entrusted his younger brother to her, she had shut the prince out of her heart. But he no longer cared to explain. He only wanted to see her face half a month later. When she learned the groom was him, he forced himself to stay calm as they rode home. But at the gate they received bad news. The scheming man was mauled by a beast while searching for her medicine. The night girl panicked and rushed to his room. Not knowing her actions cut the prince's heart again, the man lay weak on the bed, and at his signal, the doctor said only the 9-turn revival pill could save him. Everyone knew that pill had been made for the prince's own life, but the night girl still begged the prince for it. The man pretended to decline, which only deepened her pity. She declared the prince had her protection, and would never need the pill, so it should save someone more worthy. She even pressured him morally, saying the man's brother died for her, so she had to protect him. The prince agreed only if she promised him one condition, and she agreed without hesitation, never knowing this would be her lifelong regret. Back at his residence, the prince ordered everything tied to her removed, even the puppet she had carved with her own hands, which once was his most treasured item. When a maid tried to throw it away, the night girl caught her. She couldn't believe the prince was so heartless, but he coldly admitted it was his command. She comforted herself, saying out with the old in with the new, and planned to carve another puppet for him. While she forced a smile, the prince handed her a pouch, saying it was the one condition, and she must open it in half a month. She thought it was a surprise gift, and happily agreed.